Hey, it's Patrick and Matt over at Game On, and we just actually broke open a copy of this new game called Fort. It's made by the same people who make Root, if you're familiar with that game, and we had a good time. It was a quick playing game. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's a deck builder, but unlike most deck builder games, you don't wind up with a thick stack of cards at the end. There's constant stealing. So what you're doing is you're playing kids in a neighborhood, the old school neighborhoods before the internet, where kids rode around on bikes and built forts and everything.
Get home by the time your lights are on?
Yes, by the time the street lights go on, you got to be home. So everyone starts off with a board. There's some indentations there that you can put the different tokens. And on the back, each character has best friends that you'll keep the entire game. They cannot be stolen. So when you play cards, much like the neighborhood game, when you play cards, you're actually playing with your friends. So they all have nicknames like Dash or Thunder. I don't know if you can see them, but trust me, they're down there. So if you play with them, they can't be stolen that turn. But any of your friends that you don't use that turn, that were in your hand, your opponent can steal them. Because they'll go look for someone who'll actually play games with them and not ignore them.
Yeah, so if you play cards, they go to your discard pile. But if you have cards in your hand that you didn't play, you put them out in this place called the yard, and then the next turn your opponent can steal your cards. So when you're deck building, when Matt said that your deck wasn't very big, you actually have almost all the cards that are already been drawn as your deck eventually.
Yes. You put cards in the lookout that are out of play. You can trash cards, get them out of the game completely. We start off with 10 friends in the deck, 10 cards.
2 best friends and then 8 other just random friends.
That can be stolen. But at one point I was down to 7 or 8 total cards in my deck due to putting cards in the lookout and Patrick stealing them.
And I had a lot of cards I couldn't use.
Yes. There's a lot of different mechanics, the way you progress in the game. There's no real one clear path to do it. It's cute as hell. The artwork is absolutely adorable, like you can see on the box.
Check out my best friend. How cute this is. Blades. Okay? So in this particular card, you get to draw 2 resources or trash a card. And if you trash a card, it's gone for the game.
Yeah,
you're not discarding it.
But thankfully, everything's icon-based, so they give you these nice oversized cheat sheets that tell you everything you need to know about the game. The rule book was very simple. I didn't really have any real issues reading the rule book. It's only probably about 12 pages. Very easy to follow.
If you've never played a deck builder before, maybe watch a YouTube video on how to play, which we'll do eventually.
Yep.
But we checked one out real quick by the company that made it, and it was pretty informative.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, this is second game after Root? Or do they have anything else?
Oh, they didn't do Vast, did they?
They did do Vast.
Yeah, Vast.
Games. Yeah. Another one I bought that I have to try. This is actually just the expansion, right?
Yeah, that's the expansion. We're going to get more of the main game in, so.
Yeah, but all their games have been very well done. I think when you opened up Fort, we both realized right away that it was by the guys who did Root. Just the style. Everything's high quality. The cards feel nice.
This is actually pretty cool. During the game, your resources allow you to do things like buy pizza for the guys hanging out in your fort or play with toys with the people in your fort, and those become your resources that you spend later.
Yep.
Victory track, simple to follow, but the cool thing is, wherever you end up on this victory track is only part of the game, because there is actually made up rules that add extra points for you at the end. There's some perks that you get that help you along the way.
Yep, and both the rules and the perks have 12 of each.
Yeah.
So even in a 4-player game, you never know what's out and what's coming. Some of the made-up rules really would change the game quite a bit.
Yeah,
which is nice. There's a little bit of element of randomness to it.
I really enjoyed the game. The way it looked was cool. I was literally like, this guy looks cool. And then I was like, this guy looks like he has no friends.
And nobody played him. Right? Nobody took him. So it's true.
So yeah, and I'm definitely gonna play this again. And I'm gonna have this copy in the store to show people. But Matt's actually gonna take it home tonight to play with his family probably this week. We'll have it back here tomorrow's Sunday. We'll have it back here like next Friday when we show up. If somebody wants to check it out. And it's a very affordable game. It's $30 for a deck builder. And we hung out, first time playing it. Once we knew the rules,
less than an hour.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we took it slow. We read through the rule book. We watched the video, clarify a few things.
Out of the box, it was in about an hour to play. But now that we know how to play,
30
we
minutes.
could play this. 30 minutes.
30 minutes. It's
Yeah.
designed that you can't go through too quick because you have to get resources to build up the fort. You need pizza and toys to entice the people to help you build the fort. So it takes a little while. So there's no real quick way to speed through it. So I think like a half hour would be normal for 2 people.
Yeah. One of the things just to give you a hint, I ran into, I had so much stuff. I was like, yes, I got so much stuff, but then I wasn't able to use the stuff to do what I wanted.
Because everything you do in the game has to have a card. So to build your fort, you need the action, which is actually here on top. That icon means that you can trade in goods to the neighborhood kids to build up your fort, and Patrick just couldn't draw it.
Yeah, my fort started out, everyone's fort starts at level 0, and the first person whose fort gets to level 5 triggers the end of the game. So, so I mean, I played Root, I liked it. I played Vast, I liked it. This is I haven't played a game by this company that I haven't liked. So, yeah. I played Vast at the last Boston not Comic Con. PAX East, yeah. Super fun. So, that's it. Yeah.
Awesome game.
Come check it out.